And then you get like a separate locker where you have to change into this like kimono thing. You see the picture of me and Fees in them? It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I saw one you guys posted like honestly, you posted like 2,000 photos the past week. I feel like
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Facebook or on Twitter. So it's you got to
yeah,
keep up with all those. I feel out of food. I'm just like looking at all these food photos like god, these guys just fucking eat nonstop.
yeah, yeah.
It's like yeah. I just one of those spas like when you think about an Asian spa, you think about like the
No, no, it's like the exact opposite. There's like little kids running around and stuff. It's like a mega mall.
Wait, what? Where were the kids running around in?
Well, like, okay, so you go in and then there's like a bunch of like food booths. There's like a massage area, then there's like the actual like spa area separated like men and women.
Okay, that makes
And
sense.
then like upstairs there's like a relaxation room and stuff like that. But yeah, it was like not degen at all. It was like a family themed. You can play like pop shot basketball or whatever it's
Oh, I'm
called.
in. Now you got me. You sold me. You know my keywords. I like basketball and PLO. You know how to get me, man. Basketball,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
pretty
in.
bad at basketball.
And that's okay. Most Asians are for the most part. So no shots at Asians. You guys know you're bad at basketball. Let's just be honest with ourselves here.
Yeah, if you want to play like badminton or something, I'm in.
I'll be in for bad.
Battle there.
I'm in for a little badminton. Why not? That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Portugal says this is better than Howard Stern. Let's not get carried away. This is not better than Howard Stern. But if you sincerely somehow believe that, I'll give you a hug if I ever meet you, Portugal Don Juan. What does Portugal Don Juan mean? Does that mean you're like a ladies' man in Portugal? That's not. That seems like a pretty good place to be a ladies' man. What's up with you having all this? You seems like you really enjoy Asian poker players lately. Asian women specifically, poker players.
Was that a rumor or?
That's a rumor I made up by observing you on social media. Yeah, it seems like you might have a
Uh,
crush on a certain poker player girl.
I think I know who you're talking about, and I don't think that's true.
Which one do you think I'm talking about?
I don't want to say, but
Oh man, it's okay. I mean, I honestly, I think I feel like you're gonna have an Asian poker player girlfriend at some point in time in your life.
no. See, like I was thinking about it. I don't think I can because you know Kitty, right? She always tries to hook me up with like her we call it the meat market. She has like a meat market in Taiwan, and she has like just
Huh?
like a squad of bitches.
Oh, okay.
She might be listening. A squad of like lovely young women.
Shout out to Kitty if she's listening right now for some reason. She's got a squad of girls. Okay.
Yeah. But like I've just been too lazy to go to Taiwan. Like
Hmm.
it's kind of far, and
Why don't you
see,
have them make some in calls?
the other problem is like I am Chinese, but my Chinese is so bad to a point where like if I try speaking Chinese to people, like for example, if you had Chinese at my level and you go to Taiwan, everyone would think it was cute because you're like a white boy trying to like speak Chinese.
Okay.
But if I'm up in there, I just like look like a complete idiot. Like
Hmm.
you know, because like they know I'm Chinese, my accent's Chinese, but like I speak at like a kindergarten level maybe, so they just think I'm like retarded.
I mean, I mean, yeah. I guess that would be. Why don't you just speak English to them and tell them you don't know the language?
I could do that, but then like I do know some of it, and I want to practice my Chinese because I've been playing a lot in Macau, and it's kind of embarrassing how bad my Chinese is. I can't like,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone just thinks I'm an idiot there, which gets me into some pretty good games though.
I guess that could be a good thing if they. I mean, if you want to play in the higher stakes games. I know you mentioned a little bit that you were playing some live games there.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you see
I
Tom
probably
Dwan? Did you see
make a lot
Tom
of
Dwan there?
mistakes. I actually haven't seen Tom Dwan there.
Oh, have you? Do you know what he's been up to? Everyone always asks, What's Tom Dwan up to? Is he busto? Is he this? Is he that?
Oh, what up, Empire Maker? Sorry, I just saw that in chat. It's my boy Blake. He's the man.
Okay, so let me tell you something about Empire Maker, right? So there was a time when I came back, I went to Chicago and I started hanging out with this new group of friends. So I was raging a lot with.
Yeah.
And the one guy was like, "Oh, what do you do?" I'm like, "I play poker." He's like, "My best friend played poker too. He used to play poker a lot. I don't think he plays much anymore." I was like, "Oh, who's that?" He was like, "Oh, I don't know if you know who he is. His name's Empire Maker." I was like, "Well, that makes sense. Okay." Like, cause so if assuming these two are best friends, I can safely assume Empire Maker is very much into partying and raging and getting
Oh yeah, yeah.
completely carried away.
We
Which
actually went on like this was like maybe 3 or 4 years ago, but we went on this like pretty sweet trip to Korea where we just like lived there and partied for a month. We didn't do anything besides like I think we were there for 4 weeks,
uh
and we drank like literally every night. Like we didn't do anything besides like drink and party, and then we did go to the DMZ one weekend, which was pretty cool. But other than that, we just like raged. Yeah,
oh.
Empire Maker is definitely confirmed great. It's
Empire
awesome.
Maker. It seems like if you want to have fun and you're around Empire Maker, chances are you're probably gonna have some fun because
Yeah, he's just like an absolute legend. I'm a huge Empire Maker fanboy.
man, his friend's crazy. I love man. That's some man. That's an interesting time in my life. I got to be honest with you, Clink. That was an interesting time in my life. Now I'm retired from
You
that
retired from
lifestyle.
raging?
I'm
That's
retired
it.
from raging, man. I can't do it no more.
Yeah, I'm getting kind of old for it too. I think I'm gonna like quit after the next year or so, settle down.
You going to any music festivals this year?
I'm gonna go to EDC, and I
Yeah.
might go to this one in Singapore in a few months.
Oh, okay. I'm glad. What do you say? Adgi says, I'm glad Clink became good at poker. If not, he may have done something horrible.
That's probably true. I probably still do just horrible stuff all the time. So
Or a couple people said they want me to put my basketball warm up video back on. I took a couple of videos because I always talk about basketball. So on my GoPro, I shot a couple of videos of me warming up one day, and now people are saying Empire Maker. The guy's name is Vladimir, which I'm sure I don't need to. I'm sure that's all I can say. Shippopotamus. Shippopotamus, are you the guy I used to play like mid stakes full ring with or mid stakes six max with back in the day on
yeah,
Stars?
I recognize that screen name.
Is that the same Shippopotamus? I remember. I think I won or lost my first like really big pot at 25-50 against him. I'm pretty sure I lost it to him, and I was like, I hate this fucking guy, Shippopotamus. I think that's probably the same person. Shippo, what did Portugal say? In Portugal morning, we go to the gym, pump some biceps. Afternoon is beach. At night, we run simulations at nightclubs. You need to come here, Joey. That's quite the selling point, Portugal Don Juan. I gotta admit, man. That's quite the selling point. Mars Materi says, "Can you ask about Dwan again? You got sidetracked."
Tom Dwan.
Yeah.
I don't know what Tom Dwan's up to. I assume he's just like sort of busto, and I actually have some like inside information on Tom Dwan, but like I don't think I could share it on stream. It's too much strat discussion.
That's all right. Looks like we got a bathroom break here. Donger Kim right now on these tables. He looks like he's got a pretty comfortable lead. He's got 4 buy-ins in the bottom left, 3 in the top left, and
Do you know how
2.5.
long you're playing? I woke up like probably like an hour ago.
A couple hours now. I think they started at maybe 2 hours 45 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Shippopotamus. Yes, it is. Oh man, what's up, Shippo? Are you still playing poker? Shippo used to be. I used to think he was really good, man. Back in the no limit days. Mute says, "Wow, when I left, TC was up like 4 buy-ins. What is the tally now?" I'm not sure. Maybe we can ask Donger, see what the current update is. Or I'll ask Nick and see. Whoa, that was weird, chat. I'll ask. Let's see. Ask Doug if he remembers his assistant. Well, Doug's technically not on anymore, so.
Right. But I probably remember Doug's assistant, Amanda. Is that what?
Ask Doug if he remembers his assistant named Helen in Wilmington.
No.
No. Jason, what did they say about your tweet? Jason tweeted that anyone streaming poker on Twitch is shit at poker. Does he care to expand? Nanonoko, Elke, Somerville, ? No good.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, if you're like I feel Twitch should be just for, like video games and stuff like that, where like if someone can like see your whole cards, like I feel like you're just giving away way too much information, unless you have no information to give away, or the information you're giving away like is just completely useless.
No, I mean I would agree with that.
Like you don't see WCG Ryder like battling it out in the high stakes PLO streets and then just like streaming on Twitch.
No, I completely agree. TC says in the chat he is Dongers up plus $500.
Oh, nice.
Thanks TC for the update, my friend.
Wait, TC updated?
He updated in the chat, yeah. In the Twitch
really?
chat. Yeah, he's probably watching right now, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm actually like, me and TC used to not get along. Like,
Why not? I don't understand. Why not? TC's like not a bad. I don't understand.
Well,
Like Doug, like I don't get it.
Well, we used to play like a decent amount back in the day, and I used to just like troll him in chat. And I think he used to be like more angry than he is right now, and he would just like rage quit. And like, I think once after a session, he told me like if he ever saw me in real life, he'd just punch me in the face or something like that, which I thought was awesome.
I said that about Cleaner too, and then I met Cleaner in real life. I'm like, I probably wouldn't have punched him in the face if I.
Yeah, that's what I said. I told him like if he actually met me in real life, I think he'd like me, and he disagreed with that.
No, the thing is, you'll like everybody in real life. Like when I met the Cleaner friend, I was like usually these people are pretty cool. Like especially people that you also play at similar stakes with. When you think about it.
Yeah.
You know, there's not many people that play high stakes in general. So when you meet someone that actually does, it's kind of, it's like you just have this like natural
story. I actually Asian Fleshy Bjorn Lee actually came and raged with me and a few of my friends.
Wait. Let's go back. Wait a second. Go back. Let's go back to that. What's that kid's real name?
Bjorn. BJORN, which like doesn't make any sense.
And he's from Chicago, right?
Is he from Chicago? I thought he was from Hong Kong.
No, I'm pretty sure he's from Chicago. Let me check a receipt here on this kid. Hold on a second. I thought that kid had a different name on PokerStars.
Asian Fleshy?
Mm-hmm.
He did back in the day. I forgot what it was.
Oh, all in top right. TC gets stacked by Donger. Let's see what happens here. So
what up, Donger?
Donger raises king queen. TC defends 10-6 offsuit. Flat queen 8-9. TC check raises his double gut shot. Donger calls turn king. So Donger turns 2 pair. TC bets again. River backdoor flush gets there, but doesn't change much. TC goes all in for about 4K into 4,600. Donger calls and wins the hand. Another big pot for Donger. Looks like Donger's probably up about 1 buy-in right now.
Nice. That's what I like to hear.
There we go. But yeah, I remember I met that kid back in Chicago. I had a home game at my house. This is before I started playing online poker, and I believe I met him there. We played like 50 cent and $1.
Oh yeah.
When you think about that, and it's kind of it's pretty funny. That
he's like quite good at poker these days. I have a lot of respect for him.
Yeah, this was way like he was playing 20 cent, 50 cent back then or something like that. I don't even know if he was playing online much at really.
Yeah.
Which is
I actually rate him pretty high these days. I think he's got to be a lot better than me by now since I'm like not really playing that much poker. But like besides like Doug and Dong and TC, he's got to be like up there as like the best heads up player, and he does play a ton of 6 max, and he's very good at that too. So
yeah, he
might be like one of the best, if not the best, no limit players around.
That's pretty sweet, man. Good work by him.
What'd you say?
I said nice work by him getting to that level. I mean, coming from that,
yeah, just
working his way up to there. Definitely. I just can't believe it's the same kid. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Top left looks like we're gonna have big pot. $5,100 on the river. Donger's tanking down, deciding what to do. He's got a pot size bet exactly left. Dun, dun, dun.
I predict he goes all in and TC folds like a bitch.
He goes all in. Oh. TC. Eek. Dun, dun, dun.
I think he's gonna fold.
Well, I guess he didn't snap call, so that's usually a good situation most of the time for the person betting, I think. He's in the tank.
I think he's Hollywooding here.
Hollywood hexing?
Yeah.
TC's in the tank. What's up, Alabar? Alabar from 2+2. He calls! Oh my God, that's a big pot Donger Kim's way.
Hero, no good.
I can be your hero, baby.
You just can't be a hero.
can kiss away the pain. All right, let's see what happens here. So Donger raises king 9 suited. TC 3-bets 5-6. Donger calls. The flop's 3-3-4. TC continuation bets half pot with his open-ended straight draw. Donger floats. The turn is the 6 of hearts. Gives Donger backdoor flush draw 2 overs. TC makes a pair with a straight draw. He check calls the turn, and then Donger makes the flush on the river, and TC check calls with 5-6. Well, I guess it's just unfortunate Donger happened to have king 9 of hearts. He could have king 9 of clubs and potentially done the same thing. So
He could have.
he could have, but he happened to have the backdoor flush that came in, unfortunately.
Unlucky TC. You'll get him next time.
Man, I'm rooting for 2C, man. Shut up. Don't say that. Damn, this is not getting good right now.
TC actually sent me this picture of this like ridiculous panda watch that like I really want to buy now, but it's something like absolutely ridiculous. It's like 1.4 or 1.5 million dollars, but it looks really awesome. Here, I'll send you a link to it.
Yeah, send it to me on Skype. Are some of these sizings learnings from long lost Blum? Who is Donger? Donger Kim? How do you even answer that question? So people ask, who are these people? I don't really know much to like. I don't know much to say about each person.
Dong is a very, very good heads-up player.
Yep.
And Nick is a very good but slightly worse heads-up player.
True. I guess. I think they're both really good heads-up players.
All right, I sent it to you. Look at that fucking watch.
All right, let me check this out. I'll put it on.
$1.6 million.
That's it?
Panda RM.
You could afford that. Why do you like pandas so much?
I actually don't like pandas that much, but like Nick Frame sent me this like a pic of this watch the other day.
That's a pretty interesting watch.
How sweet is that?
Where would you wear that? Wear that to the club? 1.6 million?
$1.6 million.
That just seems unnecessary. Uh-oh. Oh, that guy. This guy EDC FVTG, before the stream started, he was like, oh, TC's got no shot, and then now he's back in the chat saying TC doesn't stand a chance, so.
I mean, what does he know, though?
That's true. G-Del. I was going to make G-Del a mod, but then I was like, because I like G-Del. G-Del seems like he's contributing, plus my friend AJ made him a mod. All right, I'm going to make G-Del a mod. I like this guy, man. He's cool. Adults only says, you read my question and didn't respond. Are some of these sizings learning from long-lost Victor Blum? I mean, who knows? I don't know. Are people overbetting because of Victor Blum? I'm sure people were overbetting before Victor started playing, so...
Yeah.
I'd have to imagine that. I don't think it matters too much. So, I wonder how many hands they're at so far right now.
Did Dong win another big pot on this table? He has 24K.
Yeah, that was that pot we just saw. King 9 of hearts.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That was the King 9 of hearts hand. He took that down.
Dong's got some stacks.
Yeah, Dong is fucking killing it right now, man. Oh, Jason's, never mind. Hey, Cheat says, where would you put Nick Frame on the heads-up power rankings?
Fuck, man. I don't know if I'm qualified to make these power rankings anymore.
I can respect that, man. You know, most people that aren't qualified still make their rankings, though, so they don't...
Yeah, I would put him top 5.
Top 5?
I think he's like, I actually played him like a few weeks ago at 5100 and he like beat me down, so he's like probably better than me now. Yeah, I put him top 5.
Yeah. Can Carry Cakes beat 6max 5K and Ellen Stars?
No, I can't. I'm down a bunch playing 5K 6max, but it got me to a point where I've got a lot better at ring poker, and then like I'm playing like, you know, whatever size games that run live, and
right.
It was basically like a very expensive lesson. Like I got to play like at one point I was just playing like, you know, like 3-handed with the Russians and stuff like that, and that was just like I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
The Russians who've been battling in the 6max streets every day for the past 7 years to 8 years straight. So They don't venture outside the 6 max ranking. So TC won a small pot, 5-4 offsuit here, $1,500 pot. He's making a little bit back.
TC does love his 5-4 offsuit. I think he played a hand against me where he like 3-bet that and then flopped like quads, and then it was actually kind of, or no, fuck, I forgot what happened. I bluff shoved the river and I typed like quads in chat, but he actually had like the quads or something like that.
They're starting to both overbet here a little bit more. I guess it looks like they went away from it for a bit, but it seems like TC tried out initially, then Donger started overbetting, and then TC just threw in a couple overbets, and now Donger overbet himself.
Yeah, so. I think what happened was Donger like saw the overbets and was like, "Wow, I like that bet sizing," so he like incorporated it into his own game.
No, that makes sense. That seems kind of normal for like a heads-up match, though, right? It's like one person starts doing something, other person's like, "Oh, that seems fun," and they try it out a couple times, see how the other person reacts, and then maybe maybe they think it's. Or maybe sometimes you might start over. This isn't a PLO thing because you obviously can't overbet, but it's something like someone starts overbetting against you. Let's see how they play against it. Maybe they play against it better than you play against it, and how they play against it, you can start playing against it that way.
I know we're joking around here, but that actually does happen.
I know it does. Yeah.
Here's a good example. Like Asian Fleshy was battling, or my boy Asian Fleshy was battling my boy Daniel Jungleman. Or Wookiees, I guess his name is on Stars.
Okay.
And Jungle has Jungle's fucking awesome. He just like pulls out like all the moves. Like, you think you have moves, and then you make Jungle. Jungle has moves at the poker table. So
Jungle's the man.
Where he like will double check raise, and then check turn to check raise, and then Asian Fleshy busted that move out against Jungle. So he used the Jungle against him, which I thought was awesome.
And then
I gave him props for that.
I feel like Jungle probably ended up on this.
You can't really out jungle the jungle.
Yeah.
He's just too jungly.
I agree.
All jungle.
Holla at your boy Joey on a scale of coffee to cocaine. How much do you miss Poker Party? Like a million. That guy was just great. He played like 3-day-long sessions. Like I was fucking amazing.
Oh, Poker Party?
That guy was epic, man. If that was really Harry.
Was that not what's his name?
Harry.
Yeah, Harry.
Yeah.
Was that not him? Speculation.
Yeah, but confirmation. I talked to him a bit in Vegas at one point in time. Right after I thought I played the Poker Party a lot online, and then I went to Vegas and I talked to him there for a bit. I feel like it was the same person just from the conversation we had, but I didn't really like ask him. It was like,
yeah, that makes sense.
I didn't really care too much. So, what did Don't Tase Me say? How good is KB's? KB's with the Pokemon avatar on 2+2.
I think KB's I haven't really played KB. I actually don't know why. I probably should play him at some point. But word on the street is he's really good.
Yeah. I gotta tweet this out. Oh, another big pot for Donger.
Nice. Sure.
What's your main 2+2 name now, dude? What do I tag you on Twitter?
My 2+2 name?
No, on Twitter.
I changed it to something like Cunty Cakes or something like that.
All right. What a weird fucking name, dude.
Yeah. Word on the street is he's really good.
Yeah. Why are you watching the stream? I gotta tweet this out. Am I watching the stream? Oh, I'm watching the stream. What the fuck am I watching the stream for? Oh, I was getting the link.
No, I actually I realized that on your phone, and there's a few computer apps you can use where you can use multiple Twitters. So I have a personal Twitter which I just only have my friends on, and I just
That's the one you made up.
I have my main poker one where I just troll people and call people cunts.
That's the one you made up the other day, right? The
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I followed you on that right away. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes
sense.
sense.
And then I have one that I have sports people on, sports gambling and stuff like that.
That's the Empire Maker Twitter, right? You got him on there.
Yeah.
He's always yeah. What did Empire say? He said, I saw Harry drinking out of a bottle of whiskey and 10K PLO. I can imagine that. I can see Poker Party if that's him just drinking straight out of a bottle playing live poker. Yeah.
Awesome.
What's up, Ross? PokerCast, 2+2 PokerCast, Twitch name. What's up, Ross? Nice to see you, man.
Man, I miss Empire Maker. I hope I get to see him sometime soon. He's the fucking man.
If you're really gonna retire from that lifestyle, you might not want to see him because I feel like he's not the most.
Yeah.
He ain't the best for that retiring lifestyle. You said you're going EDC. Are you guys you and Doug taking the bus again? That whole group you guys went last year?
Yeah, it wasn't a bus. It was like two limos. We actually broke it down because we like went with all our friends. So we had like a white person limo and an Asian person limo.
Ah, it sounds so racist, but I like it. I like the idea. I just don't like the execution.
I think Big Dick Donger Kim will be joining us, and he'll probably be in the Asian person limo.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll probably have to join you guys for one day this year, potentially. Have to hit the
You'd be in
streets.
the white person limo.
Yeah,
For sure.
I'd definitely be in the white person limo. I'm sure I'd bring a white girl with too, so me and her would be in the.
Yeah, yeah. The main problem wasn't obviously all the dudes get along, but like just like our Asian friends have like like kind of quiet, shy Asian girlfriends
Right, that makes sense.
that like the Douglas squad
Oh
is
my
just
God,
like
all in again. Top left, Donger shoves over the turn bet of TC.
nice.
Oh boy,
Probably
calls. Oh, TC takes it down. So let's see what happened here. 5-7 offsuit. All right, Donger raises 10-9 suited. TC 3-bets 5-7 offsuit. Donger calls. The flops 2-4-6. TC flops open ender. Oh,
wait. They didn't run it twice.
Nope.
What?
I don't think they've ran it twice at all during this. Interesting.
What?
Interesting.
It's rigged.
So TC bets 500. Donger Kim floats again with backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. Turn, really good card for Donger, and he shoves all in. TC thinks about it for a couple seconds and calls with his pair open in a straight draw with the 60% favorite and takes it down. There we go, TC.
That's so rigged that they. I was told that they were going to run it twice during the whole match, so that's so rigged that they didn't.
You know what? I feel like I haven't seen them run it twice at all.
Have they gotten it all in pre or?
I think they've got it all. Interesting.
Yeah,
Have they got it all?
right,
Actually, that's a
right
great
now.
question. That'd be kind of sick if they haven't got it all in yet. But I feel like they might not have got it all in yet.
Oh man, Don's probably really mad about that.
Oh wow!
Don
Oh,
check on that turn.
another big pot. Thanks, Zen. Donger has 6-3. He raises the button. TC calls. The flop's King 6-6. So they both flop trips. TC's got Queen 6. Oh, Donger checks back. Trip sixes. The turn. TC bets. Donger calls. The river. Donger draws out. TC. Wow, that's a sick. This is a sick hand. You see his hand?
Yeah, I saw it.
So
Donger set the trap.
yeah, Donger drew out on the river. So check back flop with trip sixes. TC leads the turn. Donger calls. River. TC check raises, which is sick, and then Donger calls. What a sick hand. Very nice. And then Donger wins a $4,700 pot. All right, I think they're in the chat. They're talking about potentially. I think they're going to play some more.
Nice.
Let's see what they're going to do.
This heads-up challenge is actually pretty exciting because like they're just gonna battle that out. They're both like warriors.
Yeah, it seems like this has been more fun than. I mean, I think railing no limit, and I think we had fun. But this is actually kind of cool. They're playing a lot of big pots. They're playing a lot of medium-sized pots, and
Yeah. I mean, I would definitely not rail no limit unless I had like money on it, which I do, which is great.
kind of makes it more fun.
Laying in bed, counting my stacks. My boy Donner getting me paid.
Big
hopefully.
dick, big dick, getting that money. Cock and Race, are you watching Jungleman slaughter Phil Ivey and other pros in the 8 game right now? I'm not watching that. No. Well, that's some good questions in here. Gotta say.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Jungle is listening to this. He's probably not listening to the stream or watching your stream, right? But he literally just messaged me saying that Ike has whipped out the famed Jungle double check raise too. Like this was 4 minutes ago.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
He might be watching.
He might be watching. But
I'm gonna
he
have.
doesn't seem like the type.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have him on a. We're supposed to like do something on a podcast soon, but I'm not quite
You
sure.
should definitely ask him about the double check raise. You get some double check raise strategy off of him.
I will. Maybe we can talk some GTO from Jungleman. So I don't know. I think they're evening out buttons right now, and I don't know if they're done, if they're going to continue, but we'll see.
Oh, come on, play some more.
Let's see what happens here. Did people send me money? I thought, yeah, I have 1337 on stars now. I think I only had like $10 on here, and people have been sending me a couple bucks. So shout out to you guys for donating $3 to me.
Wait, are they done? What's going on?
I think they're changing to regular tables. I believe. Not sure.
They have to pay rake on the regular tables, though.
Yeah, I think that they want to play with run it twice. And then I believe they said the stars rep would, because they started off the challenge on regular tables. And because he sat down, TC,
so the stars rep is going to refund them the rake.
Yeah, TC sat at one of these challenge tables. He reloaded to $150,000.
I think he's just showing off. He's like,
no, he literally reloaded to what he lost $200, then he reloaded to $150,000. which is just I mean, yeah, it was pretty lows. But all right, so I think we're gonna continue this, guys, on some regular tables here. So let's exit out of these. I think we're gonna get some more action here. How can people send you money on stars if you're in the U.S.? Anyone can send money on stars. Feel free, guys. Send me all the money y'all want to send me. I don't care.
You can also send me money on stars.
Send J-Mo some money on stars. J-Mo needs some money too. Give us all some money.
I actually get like random transfers from people I don't know. They're like small amounts between like $1 and $5. But I mean, it's great. I'll take it.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Take what you can get. Someone's gonna give you free money. You might as well take it. Can we watch the 8 game? Is J-Mo overweight like hell for an Asian? He has been to every restaurant. I don't think you are, right? You've been working out, man, right? You know?
No,
okay, it's okay. You got time.
I'm like 5'11", like 186 right now.
What were you down to when you were taking it pretty seriously?
I think like I have a bet with Doug where he needs to get, I think, below 200 pounds, or I need to get below 180. And whoever does that first, like, wins, like, a decent chunk of money.
Well, what the fuck are you waiting for, dude?
Like, I thought, like, he was, like, when we made this bet, he was, like, way more motivated, and I was just, like, eating out every night. But, like, he's, like, a really big dude, and it's really hard for him to get under 200. I think he's, like, 6'4", and he's, like, 230 now.
Yeah, he's, somebody in the podcast thread just said something that I thought was funny. I don't even know if that was outed.
What did he say?
He said you unintentionally outed Asian Flushy.
I mean, I think everyone knows.
I think everybody knew that anyway too, though. Like, I thought that was common knowledge as well. So this podcast causes so much goddamn controversy. It's just getting too much. I'm quitting the podcast. I'm retiring from the podcast, man. Fuck it. Dekuma Killuminati. What's up, Poppy? Do you ever use the word Poppy, Jason, in your regular life? Poppy?
No, I don't think so.
You need to.
Oh, what is that about? Why is your Twitter name like whatever those words are?
What do you mean? I don't know. What words do you speak of? How would you say the words if you had to say them?
Something Poppy, right?
Hola cola mosa, Poppy, Poppy, Poppy. Yeah, that's what it says, man. What you mean? Hola coma mosa. Hola coma Poppy. What you mean? What that mean?
I don't know what those words mean.
Oh, well, that's too bad. Listen, I literally don't know what those words mean either. I made them up, so.
I thought it was like some Spanish or
well,
something.
What I started doing, I was talking to Lex Veldhouse Razzie one day on Skype, and I was like, how'd you create your name? He's like, well, I took a word, and I just made it up. And I was like, I like that strategy. So now I just started making up words. So now when I just make things up, yeah, it's pretty great. You just make anything up you want and just create your own language, and then people start using it, so.
I feel like bad tournament players do that. Like, I always hear...
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, I know. Fuck, man. Please don't group me in the fucking bad tournament players. Jesus Christ, man.
I'm just saying.
For fuck's sakes, don't group me in there.
Crowd of people that just makes up...
I know, stop it.
You don't want to be in that crowd. You're getting yourself into trouble there.
Oh my God, you make such a good point. It's kind of sick, man. Oh boy. This ain't a podcast, this is a live stream. I agree, man. What you got planned coming up here soon? Anything in the works?
I'm gonna go to Macau for Chinese New Year.
Oh,
See what games are running,
cool.
and maybe do a little celebrating, have a little taste. And
Little
then
taste of what I heard that little hooker bar. I heard there's like a who came on a podcast told us about the hooker bar there.
there's a lot of hooker bars there.
It's
You're
like a
talking about the
hooker. It's like a
racetrack?
hooker circle or something. Who said that? I think Lex might have said
The
that.
racetrack. The racetrack. It's at the old Grand Lisboa. It's actually pretty sweet. It's like the bottom floor lobby, and it's shaped like a I don't know how to describe it. It's like a circular shape, sort of, and there's like random like jewelry stores and stuff like that.
Oh.
And like hookers just do laps, like they just like
Yeah,
run
that's the
around.
place. That's yeah, I'm
Yeah.
in. Yeah, I mean I'm out. I'm out technically right now. My relationship status currently makes me to be out in that situation. But have you been in? Have you sampled this out? What's your experience there with that?
Specifically with the racetrack, I've been. I mean, I haven't had like. I don't think I've shipped a hooker there, but I've been to the old Grand Lisboa, and I've walked around and I've seen it firsthand.
Mm.
It's pretty cool.
Oh,
I
Greggy
like
said
did a
that.
few
Yeah.
laps with them. I was just like following them around the racetrack and stuff like that. It was pretty fun. Good times.
That guy who was on your podcast that sounds depressed. He said that about hookers. I think Greggy said that actually.
Yeah, he's been playing. He's been playing in Macau. I actually met up with him.
Greg
We were
Merson?
both there like a few months ago.
Yeah, I think he said he's done playing live.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think so. BS Madrid, how old are you? I'm old, man. I'm a,
He's like another one of the like he like streams well. I guess he's sponsored by WSOP and like he doesn't really care about like he's not like a real strat based player. So
plus he tore his
just,
ACL. He literally has nothing else to do. You know what? I can't
yeah.
be mad.
I have a lot of respect for Greggy.
Me too.
He's a fucking grinder, man. He
I,
works hard to get paid.
he's a beast, man. I like
He
Greggy
might
a
not
lot.
be like most talented poker player, but he might be like the hardest working, and you just gotta respect that. And he's a like very very nice dude.
And I think what happens is with poker, I mean, work ethic's a big part of things. So if you
Oh, yeah,
can,
definitely.
yeah, I mean, if you can,
Oh, some bro just sent me $1 on stars. Bead.
fuck, man, send me $1.
Mate.
Someone said they wanted some spirit hoodie action. I'll put on a spirit hood in a little bit. You got a spirit hood yet or what?
No, I actually saw those on Shark Tank, right? They were
They've been on Shark Tank before, yeah.
Yeah,
They were kind of assholes on Shark Tank, I believe. The people
yeah,
who were,
yeah, they were.
they were like, they were dicks.
Wait, so you just wear those to like rage, like festivals and shit?
I gotta be.
like that?
I haven't worn it outside. I wear it outside when it's winter. I wear it around, and people always ask me questions about it. But I haven't worn it to a music festival in like 2.5 years. So, but I used to wear it everywhere. Like I was in Australia when I lived there. Australia for like 6 months during summer. I wore it to every music festival there, and it was like 105 degrees. I still wore it everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Where'd you live in Australia?
In Sydney,
Oh, okay.
like right in the downtown, in the
Yeah,
in the
I was
business
in
district,
Melbourne.
CBD.
Like,
What'd you say?
there's a CBD in Melbourne too, but yeah, I was just in Melbourne, and Melbourne, as they call it, as the locals call it,
Melbourne.
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 But
Brecky. You
yeah.
getting Brecky.
Melbourne is fucking awesome. It's like, besides like Vancouver, I think it's like, if I had to choose a city just to like live at, just for like living purposes,
Hmm.
like it would be like number 2 on the power rankings. I would say next to Vancouver.
Yeah, I'd say Vancouver's number one. Vancouver was.
Yeah,
I mean,
Vancouver's like super livable. Like,
I know that place is
so
great.
nice. It's a little boring there though.
Depends on what you like to do. Depends what kind of group of people you meet. So what I found there is that if you meet a group of people, that's like a decent sized group who do things that are outside the clubs, like that kind of do like other things as far as like house parties or they just have after hours that run really late. It's more fun if that's what your idea of fun is. But in terms of like
I actually have not. I've been. What's that one street with all the bars?
what's the main road there? Granville?
No, no, it's not Granville.
Davie?
No, it's not Davie. Davie's like the gay district, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. What part of town you in? Yaletown? Yaletown has like a strip of bars too.
Like Alberni and Thurlow. We live. I used to live at the Shangri-La there. A bunch of poker players live there.
Yeah, Shangri-La's dope.
Yeah, it was great. There's actually a bunch of celebrities that like lived in our building. Like I saw Avril Lavigne lived on our floor. Christoph Waltz,
Ooh,
the guy from
You got the accent
Jack
from.
Unchained and what's that other movie? The Nazi movie.
Yeah, the.
Yeah. I saw him in the elevator, and I was just like, I wanted to like take a picture with him, but I was just like starstruck, and he just like zoomed past me. I'm like,
Yeah,
and I
Shangri-La's
didn't
got
see him
some.
after that.
They got dope places there. The
They got
Shangri-La.
what?
They got Shangri-La's got really nice places as far as living goes.
Oh yeah, it was great.
Yeah, Granville's
Yeah, but
lame.
like, yeah, back in the day, I used to live with Doug, and like, we didn't really go out much. We just like grinded poker, and then grinded more poker.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's kind of what I did there for a while. And I wish I would have kept doing that instead of retiring from poker and starting to rage more there.
Yeah,
Which
me too, actually.
that's it.
I think if I played more poker, I'd be like a lot richer. But
I think everyone
I
could.
like my life, so it's cool.
I think everyone could say that too. If they played more poker, they'd probably have more money.
No, actually, I would say
Well,
most people
yeah,
have.
fair
They
point.
played.
Very fair point. That's actually true. What about
But
where?
no, like living there was like pretty motivating because like Galfon lived in our building, Ben 86, Jason Kuhn, I think David Benefield lived in our building too. So like you just like constantly see like these like successful high stakes players, and this was like back in the this was probably like almost 2 years ago now, and I was like way less well off and playing lower stakes back then. So I was like way more motivated to do well. Now I just like, don't really give a fuck.
I also found one of the ways I stayed motivated, especially in Vancouver, was if you go out and meet a lot of people, you meet a lot of higher quality of people in terms of even men and women.
Definitely.
Like a lot of the women I met were like women that had pretty good careers in the field that they were in.
Yeah,
So it's like,
yeah.
you meet these people and you like, it kind of motivates you to want to do better, work harder, or do well, or have,
Oh yeah.
dress nicer,
Also,
whatever.
okay, so the one thing I like about Vancouver is like it's like 40% Asian people, I think, or maybe more than that.
It's a lot.
There's like no black people, which right.
Whatever. Some people like different
And
things.
then and then everyone's just like in shape. Like everyone like all the girls just like walk around. They wear yoga pants even if they don't do yoga, but they're all in shape.
Yeah, the thing that I came from San Diego, living in San Diego to Vancouver. So San Diego, literally everyone's in shape. They have nice teeth. They're attractive people. So when I went to Vancouver, I thought it was similar, but it was also like not as much because it was also winter too. So in winter, people don't care. They just wear they don't necessarily care about staying in shape. But you're right. When it's nice out there, it seems like there are a lot of attractive people in Vancouver, and it's so small.
They just all wear yoga pants too, which I think is fantastic. They're just like, I would say a good portion of them actually do yoga, but the rest are just like chilling in yoga pants.
Yeah, it's definitely a yoga type of place, for sure. What did someone say in the chat about you? How did Clink go from grinding mid stakes to where he currently is? How did Clink go from grinding mid stakes to where he currently is?
I won money.
Won money.
Win money, get paid.
Win money,
I
get
ran
paid.
real hot.
Yeah. I just crushed my headphones.
Honestly, I've just like slowly been stealing money from like my parents to like cover my
Really?
my drug and partying habits. So that's
Trust
what's been
fund.
happening.
Oh, that makes sense. Someone said the women in Vancouver suck. I gotta be honest. There is absolutely no fucking chance anyone can honestly say, if you think the women in Vancouver suck, you are doing something completely wrong with your lifestyle and with the way that you approach life in general. So,
Well, I don't know about that. You're all for like the big girl grinding, right?
no,
There's
I mean,
nothing
come
big-
on, man. Listen, you see me with a big girl, I'll give you $5,000. Anyone out there sees me grinding with a big girl in life, I'll give them $5,000. I don't know what that sound was, but
So you're not on the big girl grind?
I support the big girl grind. But I gotta say, during my time
You're
in
not a participant. You're like a.
I'm
you're
an
advocate.
I'm an advocate. I might not necessarily be a participant in the big girl grind, but I definitely yeah. I don't yeah. I mean yeah.
I agree with you.
The women suck if you're busto. That's not even true, man. I gotta be honest. I went to Vancouver. I had negative $5,000 to my name, and the women were still.
That's like never true though. Like that's just like. Yeah.
Well, if you're tall and you debatably are in shape, it's also easier for you to get women. So
Yeah, sure.
that helps out, man. I remember one time we had these cleaners that cleaned our apartment in Vancouver, and it was these two old Asian women, And then one day, one of them wasn't there. She was sick, so they brought over an 18-year-old Swedish girl who was tall, and she was really skinny, and she didn't know much English. And then we started dating for like a couple weeks, and that was my first like woman experience in Vancouver. And I was like, all right, I can get used to this. But I realized that I couldn't play poker and go unbusto if I kept hanging out with the women, so I had to retire for 3 months, 2 months, 1 month, like 3 weeks, but whatever, same thing. So you've had experiences like that, Clink, right? Women get in the way of your grinding, your money making experiences.
No, I'm real focused.
No, you gotta try.
Disregard females, acquire currency.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, man. I hear what you're saying.
It's all about paid.
I hear what you're saying, man.
What's going on in this match? Big Dick Donger Kim getting me paid?
Nah, it's been pretty quiet these past couple hands.
I was actually talking to TC last night. I like sat him just to like see if he wanted to play some poker, but mostly just to like chat with him. And I told him that like I actually think like the line in this match is fairly efficient. Like this is like TC. Okay, so when Doug played Sauce, like I thought that was just going to be like an absolute beatdown, and I bet like an absurd amount on it, and I was trying, but like me betting this amount on Donger is mostly just like I like Donger. Donger's like a friend of mine, but I think like, I think Donger's the better player, but not by much. So I think this will be like a much closer match than that.
Than the line suggests?
Yeah. Well, I what I'm saying is like I think the line is fairly efficient. Like.
Oh, you think the line's in this right place?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Like I probably would bet on TC's side if I got like around like 1.5 or 1.6.
Oh.
Or something like that. Which like it seems like you're laying a decent amount, but if you just like do the math behind like how often someone has to win, like he doesn't win that often.
Right.
Like at 1.3, he needs to win like 56% of the time for me to break even. Sorry, I'm dropping too much strat here.
No, so this isn't any strat. I know, I can tell you're very anti-strat like me, so.
Yeah.
That's someone said I'm not talking about the hands. Hold on, me and Clink are gonna break down a hand. This top left hand 9-7 offsuit. So TC from the UB raises King Jack offsuit. Donger Kim defends 9-7 offsuit, flop 9-8-7 2 clubs. Donger Kim flops top and bottom pair. TC flops 2 overs and a gut shot straight draw.
Pretty good flop for Dong. Pretty good flop
for Donger. He's got 9-7. 9-7's a strong hand on 9-8-7 flop.
Pretty good flop for TC. He's got like a gut shot, 2 overs, backdoor flush draw.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a little something.
Definitely.
Got a little taste to the flop.
Definitely has a little taste. Check calls by Donger. Slow plays his top 2 pair. What do you think? Or top and bottom pair. What do you think about that slow play from him, JMO?
It's a reasonable slow play. You got to trap.
Definitely want to trap sometimes, right?
Yeah, you got to trap the TC. He's just up to no good in spots, so you got to like.
I agree.
Dong trapped in the other hand too. Check back trips.
That's true.
Sneaky Donger Kim.
That's true. All right, turn 4. Donger Kim checks. TC bets. Donger check calls again. What do you think about that slow? You think that's a slow play there? You think he's sometimes scared of a better hand? What do you think?
Nah, he knows he has the best hand. He's just setting the trap.
Setting the trap.
He knows his Dong TC from UB is just gonna like shovel all the money in with king high.
He's got to read that TC is very apt to 3-barrel on this board texture, correct?
Yeah, he is.
Boom. River, 3 of clubs. Flush gets there. Donger checks. TC bets 1,400. Donger calls. What do you think about TC's bluff there on the river? He's got a blocker.
He's not that far, right?
He's got a blocker, right?
He does have a blocker.
That's true.
He has multiple blockers. He blocks us straight, too.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what he doesn't block? He doesn't block the 2 pair, though.
See, and that's why I don't necessarily like to play with this hand. I'd like this hand better if he had a hand like 4-7 or 9-4. Don't like it as much with a hand like King Jack here. He needs to block 2 pair in this situation to make the bluff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Nice hand, Donger. Takes down a $4,600 pot. Nice hand. What's up, Kingpin? Yo, Kingpin, this guy Kingpin Seems like one of the most interesting people I follow on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
But for reasons that. Yeah. All right, that's our hand analysis of the day, brought to you by me and Jason Moe.
Dude, they should be paying for this shit, man. Like, I should be charging like $500 a hand to analyze these hands for these retards that are like listening to them.
Well, we're what's up with retard? Why do you say retards like that, man?
I'm sorry. Intelligent human beings that are listening to this.
We don't like using adjectives like that, man. Yeah. All right, see you later, Ross. Take it easy, man. Lonex says, you from Chicago? I'm from Chicago, yes, sir. Cheat says, ask J-Mo how he became such good friends with Scott Seiver and what he has learned from him.
Oh, my boy, Scott, yeah. Yeah, at first I didn't really like Scott, but I got to know him. He's like a pretty cool dude. We both like food. You can tell because he's like really fat. I make fun of him for being fat all the time, but he takes it pretty well. Yeah, he's just like an overall fantastic human being. I don't like very many tournament players, but I like Scott.
Are you Are you kidding? Or are you being serious?
No, I'm not kidding. He's the man.
Oh, okay.
I gave him some. He was in Tokyo. I actually went to Tokyo with same time that like a separate group of players went to Tokyo. A few of them I don't really get along with, so I didn't like meet up with like Scott or Jensen there, and Ansky was there as well. But I gave him some like restaurant recommendations. We're both big eaters. We like our high dining, so we get along.
What is retard's not an adjective? I forgot. It's actually not.
It's a noun.
Yeah, it's a noun, isn't it? Oh my god. How did I get that wrong? Yeah, I remember Ansky and King Dan, I think, went to that sick Japanese place.
Yeah.
Gyro or something like that.
Yeah, Jiro.
Gyro.
Dad actually told me it wasn't like, and this is what I've heard from other people, but like it's not even that good. Like it's overhyped, and like there's another place he went that was like really good. We went to this what was it called? Koragushi or Hashigushi. It was real sick. One of our Japanese friends booked it for us, and I read about it online, and the place was like you know the Michelin rating system for restaurants. Well, anyways, it was rated the second best sushi restaurant in Tokyo, and but it didn't have a Michelin star because like the guy Horiguchi or whatever just didn't like allow them to like rate his restaurant. He was just like, get the fuck out of here or something like that. But we took a taxi there, and it was just like in like basically the basement of this apartment building, and like there's like a long hallway, and like it feels like you're gonna get like murdered or something. Like you walk in, and this small Asian lady tells you to sit in the waiting area, and they bring you in, and they say like no cameras and stuff like that. But it was really legit. The guy was awesome.
It sounds like a pretty good place. Is that me? Oh, it's you coming on here. Retard is the dictionary meaning. I don't know that.
Is that the actual Empire Maker?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. What up, Blake?
Yeah. My boy Adrian Phoenix, the debatably one of the best streamers on Twitch, in the house. What's up, my boy AJ? Poppy. McGeezy said, anyone want to stake me to kick J-Mo's ass? What? Oh my gosh. Does anyone ever try to fight you in real life?
I don't think so, actually.
No. It feels like with some of the comments people say, like they were like ready to square up with you when they see you in person.
Yeah, you would think that, and I'm honestly like not that hard to find. Like I've been like during the summer, I'm just like chilling at the Rio.
That's what I mean. I feel like you're not hard to find if someone really wants to square up. I mean, I feel like they can find you pretty easily.
Yeah. Like I'm reading the chat right now. Like I'm being called like fat and a keyboard warrior. Shove your chopsticks up your ass, J-Mo. That was good.
Yeah, I like that, man. Yeah, I feel like if you trying to get at J-Mo, man, you can find him.
Yeah, come at me, bros.
He's not hiding anywhere, man. Find someone who isn't a condescending asshat. It's just their stuff. I mean, I can understand where these people are coming from, man. That's fine.
I'll stop being condescending.
I can understand. I mean, I can see on one hand, I think it's entertaining for people, but on the other hand, it's some people, get offended by those type of comments and stuff like that.
I feel like people get offended way too easily.
Well, it also hurts, I think. You know, you obviously have a reputation that precedes you as being someone who's very aggressive with his words. So when you say anything, people are going to take that as, you know, they're going to feel a certain type of way from that. So, not like anybody is, Adrian, yeah, we'll have Adrian on the stream a couple other days. Adrian loves talking about no limit hands. He'll probably explode with an orgasm watching all this action and breaking it down somehow. So we'll be having Adrian on a couple other streams later.
Who's that guy? Adrian?
Adrian, that's one of my good friends, and he's a no limit player. Yeah, he's a no limit player. Yeah, he plays I guess like small stakes, mid stakes. He does a lot of streaming on Twitch because he enjoys streaming, and I always say, why do you stream? But
exactly.
Yeah, he likes streaming though. He likes it. It's fun. So got nothing wrong with that. GMO more like, oh my god. Top left looks like we're going to see a hand here. Donger checks the river. Kingpin wants to get on the stream. You'll get on the Kingpin one day, man.
The single race.
Yeah, TC bets 1K into the river to 1800. I like Gito, man. Gito's a good mod. If I got paid Gito, I'd give you money for being such a good moderator, my friend. I like Gito. Donger's in the tank. Do we have an update on this, on what the stats are? He calls, and TC has a straight on their 4K pot TC's way. So it looks like since we've had the restart of tables, TC Escobar. Oh, shit. Bang, 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 bang. What's up, Escobar? Esco. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, it looks like TC... How does this guy know this? 45K? Yeah, it looks like TC is getting a little bit of momentum back since the table changes, but for the most part, Donger I think still is up a little bit from that sick run he went on the 3 other tables.
There's no way he's at 45K though, right?
Yeah, I don't think he'd be up for 45K. I don't see how that's possible to be 45K. You have thoughts on Germans?
Yeah, I don't like them too much.
No, that makes
There's
sense.
some Germans I like, but like most of them I just don't like.
Why not?
Like they're not very good. They have like 1% of themselves and like the high rollers, but they like think they're the best.
Well, technically, people could say the same thing about all groups of poker players think they're the best for the most part, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you got you guys and Doug, and obviously Doug thinks he's the best. He debatably could be one of the best.
Yeah, but like Doug fucking backs it up. Like
That's true. Doug does back it up.
Doug will throw down at any time against anyone. You know, Doug definitely backs it up. Like the Germans definitely don't back it up.
I mean, I don't follow tournament results too much, so I have no idea if that's true or not. So I don't pay attention to tournaments.
They're also like a little bit too pompous for me. Like they like the whole, I don't know.
That makes sense.
Specifically Alti. I think someone mentioned Alti.
Alti FC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like pretty bad mannered, and like he used to play like heads up no limit, but I think he realizes he sucks, so he doesn't play anymore. But he used to do stuff like when we'd play, he would just like leave without saying anything and like not come back, or you know, like make me quit a fish to play him, and then just like, you know, fuck off after.
Oh my god! Oh, that's wow! That was a huge overbet from on the river here from this hand. Let's see what happened here. Wow, that was a really big pot. Holy shit! TC raises 10 jack. Donger calls with king jack offsuit from the blind. Flop 9 10 7. Wow. So the turn, Donger turns the nuts, and TC checks back 10 jack. River. Wow. TC bets 450 into 750. Donger check jams all in. So TC bets 450 into 750 with 10 jack. Donger's got king jack on 8 7 8.
Play by Donger. He had an unbeatable hand.
He definitely had the nuts, and it looks like this match might be over for today, boys and girls.
The results? What are the results?
Results.
I'll drop some more poker knowledge for the intelligent people listening. If you have an unbeatable hand, wager all your chips. All of them.
You think that's
shovel the win?
You think that's GTO?
Like Donger did here. Yeah, Donger did a real good job of having an unbeatable hand on this river, and then putting in all the money because he had the unbeatable hand. TC did not have an unbeatable hand, therefore,
yep,
he should not have put in all his money.
Definitely can understand that. I think I think this action is going to be done for today. If the action is done for today, we will probably be back tomorrow. If they play tomorrow night, I'll be talking to Nick and Donger, see if they're going to play tomorrow. And you'll be able to get an update on in the 2+2 thread. I'll update tomorrow as well for future streams for tomorrow. You can follow me on Twitch. I'll be uploading these on my YouTube if you missed it all. And I think that's really all. I think that's about it, man. If you guys want some more Donger and TC action, I had him on a podcast that I uploaded on my channel about a day or two ago. And right now it looks like Donger Kim's up about, I'd say about 3 buy-ins.
Nice. That's what I like to hear, my boy Donger.
So 3 buy-ins. I'd say a little bit over 1,000 hands have been played so far, and 14,000 more hands to go. And it looks like Donger's taking a little bit of lead. So just to recap the action today, TC started off winning a couple big pots, flopped a couple sets and a couple 3-bet pots. Started off about 4, 5, or 6 buy-ins. Donger Kim roared back to take the lead. Roared back, and ever since then, it's just been a little bit slow grind up for Donger. So
he dropped big dick on TC. That's what happened.
he debatably dropped the big dick on TC. That's true. So guys in the chat.
Debatable.
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry, continue. Yeah, I'm interrupting.
Oh, it's all good. J-Mo, thanks for coming on for a bit. We'll probably have you back on again sometime soon.
Yeah, no problem. This is fun.
WCG, shout out to him. Thanks for coming on. Everybody in the chat that was been here all day long, thank you for coming on. We'll be back tomorrow. Shout out to my boy Brian, who was alive and playing at the beginning. So, all right, Jason. I'll chat with you soon, man. I'll talk to you on Skype or Facebook.
All right, later.
All right, buddy. Guys in the chat, much love. Peace out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Go TC.